Hi everyone, my name is Sammy, and in this video I wanted to talk about my biggest leadership failure thus far, my edge, and my fears. So to start off with, my biggest leadership failure goes back to high school. Me and some of my friends made the decisions to drink on occasion while we were underage. It was all fun and games until the summer before my senior year. I was on my way home from a party with some of my friends. We had a sober driver, but we had been drinking. I had been drinking, and we got pulled over for making a bad turn. The cops smelled alcohol in the car, and all of us in the car got breathalyzed, and I blew over zero, so I received an underage drinking ticket. So my parents were called, and they had no idea that I'd ever drank. They were totally surprised, and they definitely didn't condone it or support that. And that's definitely the most disappointed they'd ever been in me up until that point, and even now looking back, definitely the most they'd have ever been disappointed in me in my life. So I definitely let them down. That's my first failure. And then with that, I have three younger siblings who looked up to me kind of as a role model, and I definitely let them down as well. Additionally, I was on my high school's competitive cheerleading team, and because of the underage, I had to sit out of 3 competitions, which is about 2 months' time. So this put a burden on my team and my coaches, as they all had to rework their routine around my absence and then rework me back into it when I was able to come back, which added definitely avoidable stress and more work for everyone other than myself because of my actions. So in addition to having to sit out of competitions, I let a lot of people down on a personal level. I was on this team set every year of middle school and high school. So by my senior year, I had been on a team with most of these girls for multiple years, as well as had the same coaches for multiple years. So because I have known them all for so long, and being a senior, I know they all expected a lot from me. We didn't have assigned captains or anything, but the seniors were kind of the people who the younger girls looked up to. The coaches would collaborate with us on team decisions, so we were all basically like captains. So because of my poor decisions, I let a lot of important people in my life down, including my family, my coaches, my team, and ultimately myself. So because of my failure, I knew that I never wanted to let people down the way I did again. And from this situation, I learned that my actions don't only affect me, but those around me who are counting on me. And that might be more people than I realized. I guess at the time I didn't realize how my actions could affect other people and hurt those around me. So next I want to talk about my edge. So I think the thing I struggle with the most is taking initiative and doing things if it means I have to step outside of my comfort zone. So this kind of goes hand in hand with my biggest fear of the moment, which is being able to get a job right after college and then being successful in that job, which I'm sure most seniors are feeling the same way right about now. So I'm in nursing school, and a lot of people choose to do a nursing internship the summer before their senior year. And throughout nursing school, I've talked to multiple people, heard different things. And some people say they recommend doing an internship because you learn so much that prepares you for the workforce after graduation. And others say, oh, you don't need an internship. You'll get a job no matter what. So I've kind of latched onto that because I've always been scared to take the initiative to go out and find an internship, put in the work, then do the internship where I'm kind of out of my comfort zone in a place where I don't really know a lot. So I liked my comfortable retail job, and I didn't want to get out of my comfort zone, so I decided to not do an internship, even though I knew that it would help me better my nursing skills and ultimately help me get a job after graduation. So now here I am, and I'm really worried that because I didn't do an internship, it might be harder to get a job. And then when I do get a job, I'm nervous that I won't be as skilled as those who did an internship, and I just ultimately won't be as prepared as I should be and as my employers are expecting of me to be. So a lot of this is just kind of stemming around transitioning into the next stage of life and being worried about being successful after college. So that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out right now.